got it today. Go, Mark. Mark killed it on the guitar. All right, everybody, welcome to the Mornings on Main Street. Whoa, man, surprised me today with a new song. Well done, guys. You can catch the Mornings on Main Street band around town places. All right, welcome to the show. There's a live look at downtown Nashville. Welcome to Tuesday, August 2nd, 2022. My goodness. Day's going to start up. It's going to be a great day for everyone. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be a great day, all right? Just put that market down. Fantastic day. As far as the weather today, well, I'll tell you first, our weather brought to you by good friends over at Roy's Meat Service. Check them out online at roymeatservice.com. He is your neighborhood butcher in East Nashville. Fantastic. And they have lunch over there serving the S. Fernando's quesadillas coming your way. So check them out. We're going to head over there tomorrow and see what's going on with our good buddy. Weather today, more like yesterday. You know, highs in the upper 80s, low 90s. Rain moving in. Pleasant throughout the day. So have that umbrella just in case. All right, welcome back to the show, my friends. Band, great job. I mean, seriously, great job. By the way, no smoking in the studio. You got to tell these guys every week, right? Mark, Tommy, who's your friend back there? Randy? Okay, and good. And Gladys running the soundboard. Gladys, you're fantastic. We got a fun show for today, as we do every single day on Mornings on Main Street. 7:15, new theater in Mount Juliet. Well, they've been around for a while. They got a big play happening this weekend. We're going to tell you about that. It's positive. It's local. We love local. We love positive. And good news, that's happening then. 7:30, we catch up with MTSU head football coach Rick Stockstill as the MTSU Blue Raiders hit the field this week, and they begin getting ready for their first game here in a few weeks. Rick Stockstill's 17th year at MTSU. It's just we do the non-traditional interviews. We have that with Coach. Then 7:45, all McGavick alumni, listen up. If you're around, you're watching today, they're redoing the floor over there. So they're selling the parts of the parquet of the floor to raise money for the athletic department. It's really kind of an ingenious idea. We'll talk to the athletic director when he joins us about 7:45 this morning. So lots to get off to, all local, all positive. Let's bring in, this guy gets more accolades than anybody I know. Electronic Digest, which is a new gadget magazine, talk about movers and shakers in the tech industry, has named the intern one of the fresh faces of 2022. When are we going to stop with these fresh faces?
What's with all the mail?
When are we going to stop with all that stuff?
Right, exactly. Like Fresh Prince, right?
Congratulations on that, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Worked hard for it.
It's like every day I get my phone and, I'm looking and I'm like, hey, he's got something else that's added to the list there.
Exactly. Yeah. Everywhere we go, people are like, Big Joe, could you take a picture of me and the intern?
Yeah. We go to that school the other day, and then the David Burr, by the way, is the athletic director at McGavick. I wanted to call him Bill Burr, but I know that was not his name.
I swear. Send me an email, and I wanted to say that.
Do it, yeah. So good for you, man. I'm proud of you so much.
Thanks, man. I thank my parents for the face, I guess,
It's like somebody's knocking on the door and we're not going to answer.
Well, shut the
door. We're not going to.
Please don't come in.
It's either a monster or somebody else that wants something and we don't do that.
Yeah, uninvited. Either
it's
way.
like when the comedian talks about when your doorbell rings today as opposed to 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And your doorbell rang 20 years ago. It's like, come on down, everybody. Now, if your doorbell rings, you get out like a knife, like, who is here? What do they want? Get out of here.
I lived on a pretty busy road, so I was always kind of freaked out when the doorbell rang. You peek.
Did he ever chase people down the street with a shotgun?
Well, one time.
Oh yeah, give me.
There was So one time there was this. We heard a clatter downstairs, and my dad got up awake, went straight to protection mode. You care, right? You care?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do care.
And he started walking towards the staircase and then stopped, turned around, grabbed a pillow, and then continued to go.
Oh, sleepwalking.
Right. No, he was didn't know what was going on, but he's like, I got to protect, and then grabbed a pillow. So that's his instinct.
Did he wasn't sleepwalking?
No.
Oh, come on there. I like that, though.
He's always on alert.
He's like a Papa Bear, right?
Yeah, with a pillow.
Take care of everything. All right, intern, here we go. Here's the national holidays today. You ready?
Yes.
Dinosaur Day.
All right, best. Can you do an imitation of a dinosaur? Can anybody?
What's the one from Step Brothers?
Velociraptor.
Go out there and say, that doesn't make any sense. National CAD Day. You know what CAD is?
I don't. It looks like.
Computer-aided design, like your 3D.
Oh, wow.
Like a 3D printer.
It's like.
National Coloring Book Day.
Oh, yeah. In between the lines when you can.
Diddy needs to take us back to Shoney's.
I mean, that'd be great.
National Ice Cream Sandwich Day. You know, I've got a pet peeve.
Okay, go ahead. I guess I got one as well.
When people call them sandwiches. Give me a sandwich. No, it's a sandwich.
What about
right?
Sammy?
It's not. It's like when sports guys use nicknames of athletes that they don't know. It just drives me crazy. Like, for example, okay, I'm gonna do this. Tim Corbin, the coach at Vanderbilt.
Right.
All right, you're in the media. He's a friend. He's not your buddy. So all the sports people call him Corbs. Hey, Corbs. Hey, Corbs. Hey, Corbs. Or this gets. I'm on a rant here too. Me and get you another one.
Keep it going.
Like Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
I would see people tweet out, hey, Vrabes today. Hey, Vrabes did this and Vrabes did that. No, he's not your friend. And then my final one is the Titans general manager, John Robinson.
J-Rob.
The J-Rob in the house. You're not his friend. You're not his friend. You're not calling him. Don't even do it. Try to be cool.
That's so funny.
My final one more?
Yes, please. Throw it out there.
Brent Snedeker.
Right.
Sneds.
Yeah,
Sneds. Like we were out there that one day and this guy's like, I hope you get a picture with Sneds. And I'm like, you mean Brant Snedeker? He's like, well, Sneds. I'm like, Brant Snedeker? Just people and say, all right, give me your rant.
So I just think there's a more appealing picture of an ice cream sandwich on the internet than that.
Oh, that's a good point. That looks terrible.
That's the worst picture of an ice cream Sammy I've ever seen.
That looks terrible.
No, that was good though. I agree with that, even though I'm guilty of it.
Well, stop doing it.
All right.
Then stop doing, if it's your best friend, your buddy, if you're in the know and you're in the group, you run around with it, that's fine. Like your little friend Michael Camp, you're like Campo, whatever you call him, or Mikey.
With the high pitch. Yeah,
that's fine. You guys can do that. Anything else, man? Zip it. Okay, there's your days for today. All right, I want to share this story, which I found on because we get here at 5. We do the prep work, with meetings. Yeah, I mean we got makeup, everything's going on. Let me show you if I can find it here because I don't know. Okay, pet camera catches a TV falling in on this guy. It's Inside Edition. We're going to use your video.
On top of him, he just sat there in his chair watching TV. What was he watching?
Watch out! Out of nowhere, the ceiling collapses right onto a guy watching TV in his living room. So what does he do? Not a thing. He just lies there on his easy chair, clearing the debris from his eyes so he can still watch TV. I'm glad to see you're in one piece. Did you get hurt from this? How are you?
I'm all right, and no, I didn't get hurt at all.
Robert Gongora just might be the chillest dude out there. His girlfriend, Kimberly Crane, was folding laundry when it happened. Is that classic Robert?
It is. You never really know if he's excited.
Robert told us a leaky air conditioning system was to blame. It was all captured on his pet cam. His bulldog, Chuck, apparently had a sense that trouble was coming. He got out of there without so much as a bark to warn his best friend. So there sat Robert for 1 full minute. Robert eventually does stand and shakes off all sheetrock. So what was so riveting on TV that he kept on watching even after the ceiling caved in on him? It was, of all things, CNN.
I was getting ready to listen to a topic that was fixing to come up, and so I was kind of laid back and just waiting.
Look at Chuck, get out of there. Chuck, that's awesome. There's another story here, and I don't like going to this place and looking for stories. But they got some stories that made me think this morning. Look at this. Arthur the Corgi makes recovery after getting shot in the head and left for dead. Who would do this?
Oh, my God.
Who does this?
What? Wait.
Look, he just wants to be patted on and loved on.
He's like, I miss some owners. You see him? It's like, bro, they shot you.
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
Man.
That's insane. What a trooper, that guy.
Yeah, they said the injury was from a fence. Arthur managed to climb a fence to a family farm and after being shot between the eyes, seemingly left for dead.
Sounds like a line from a Clint Eastwood movie.
But he's good, Arthur. Way to be a tough guy, buddy.
What a pick.
That's the thing. Let's get off this. Boom. What is your dog's name?
So my dog's name is Annie. Annie Banani. She likes to go by.
I like that. That's a cute little name.
Yeah, she's a border collie and she can catch a frisbee. Athlete.
Can she really?
Oh my gosh. It's pretty crazy.
Can she do this though? Probably not.
No, not even close.
All right. So I told you, I get right. There's her cute little chin and her snout, and there's like a one roll, and there's another roll. If you get under this bottom roll,
what do you get?
It's all creamy. It's like peanut butter.
Sounds really good.
I have kissed this part of her neck no less than 6 million times. Just like that. She's the best.
She looks like it.
So, yeah, but I like non-traditional names for dogs like Jeff.
Yeah, me too, like Tom.
Yeah, something like that just makes me laugh when you have all that.
Larry.
Larry. What was that bulldog's name? Chuck.
Chuck. Perfect.
Yeah, we'll get Chuck out there to do that. Hey, I want to show you something real quick also as well. We've been talking about someone that we go here to the Main Street page. I'll pull it up here. You having a good day, buddy?
I am, man.
Good.
So I'm assuming this is fill-in time.
Yeah, it is. Go ahead.
Did I tell you I lost my clubs at Fall Creek Falls this past weekend? But they found them.
You did? You found them?
They found them. They called me yesterday.
Remember, you asked after a meeting yesterday, you said, hey, what has Avery Foster been up to? I said, I don't know. And then I go to mainstreet-nashville.com and look who's there.
Wow, that is just uncanny.
I mean, and you had said earlier about somebody should hire her because she's enthusiastic, creative, and eager to learn, which if you hire her, which is great for a growing team.
Right. Yeah, you're right. And honestly, that business that she's at now is a really good fit because they've employed people getting to work. They've enjoyed, not employed, getting to work inside her. Somebody
asked where she went to college, and I said, I don't know. Do you know where she went to college?
She went to the one and only UT Knoxville.
Okay. There. Congratulations, Avery. You can read more on mainstreet-nashville.com for all the information that goes on there. That's okay. So we'll go over here to the live and comics. You guys come with us on this journey, okay?
Yeah, join us.
We hide nothing from y'all.
Transparency.
Nothing.
Key.
So it is time for Intern Hit It Comic Strip Tease.
Right. Here we go.
All right, so here we go. Comic strip tease. Looks like somebody's come to the door to talk to Blondie or Dagwood. This is really terrible. Now, we have Richard Moses coming on from Playhouse 615. He's an actor. He's on the board over there. They do a great job. They got a big show coming up. So if we want to be an actor, we have to really nail these scenes, okay?
All right, I just got nervous, but I think that's a good thing.
Okay, this is there's not much interaction here. All right, so let's do I'll do the first panel. The second panel, you do the third.
Perfect.
Well, then we'll find Beetle Bailey real quick.
Awesome.
Ding dong. The voice I'm going to use, and I'll be Walter Cronkite. Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
This will be simple. Ding dong. Hi, I'm the electrician.
Are you the guy that called me? What's he doing? What's Dagwood doing?
Evidently, he probably stuck his finger in the outlet and it buzzed him.
You know what he did? He was the one that fell through the roof.
Oh, it is.
All comes back.
One more real quick. I know the guys, again, we're very transparent on this show. You can see where we go.
It's not big of enough.
Dean Young and John Marshall. If I wrote that awful cartoon, I'd take my name off of that. I would not want to be on there.
Anonymous.
All right, real quick. We haven't seen Beetle Bailey in a while. Follow us, people. Follow us. We love that you follow us today. There's Beetle. By the way, get the comics off this Main Street page as well so you can see it. All right, I hope the Sarge has finally had enough of him.
Right. Oh, wow.
This is really not funny here. Let's go back one day. See what's happening.
We'll check up on him later.
That's the same bat he's going to use. Here we go. All right. All right. I'll do Beetle as Al Pacino, and you'll do the Sarge, whatever voice you want, okay?
All right.
You do both. I take the first bubble. You take the next two, okay?
Okay.
Al Pacino is Beetle Bailey.
Okay.
Come on, Sarge. Let us go inside. It's blazing hot out here.
Are you afraid this little sweat, little out here? A little.
Oh, man, this is so terrible.
He's a British American commander.
There is no way. There's no way that Richard Moses is still on. And if Richard, you are, this is your fault now. Okay?
We must be muted.
That you're here to see this. All right, we'll take a break. We're off and running on the show this morning. We got a fun show. Up next, we'll take you over to Mount Juliet for Playhouse 615. They got a real special play happening this week. We'll talk to Richard Moses. That's coming up next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
When you're thinking about golf, consider Riverside Golf Links. Under new ownership, the course has improved dramatically. It's now 27 holes, complemented by a 9-hole executive course. Book a tee time now at 615-847-5074 and get ready to enjoy the beauty of golf in the Old Hickory area at Riverside Golf Links.
you had a good weekend. And because we're here, evidently nobody won Mega Millions. That's all right though, because deep down, we'd love to spend time with you. What names you got, man?
Man, I got a bunch of them.
Mr. Lebanon, Dirtman, Peeping Tom. I mean, they just go on and on and on. It is time for Comic Striptease. You'll be Dagwood. I'll be Mr. Dithers. I'm going to go Al Pacino. I'm sick. I'd like to have a word with you.
Sorry, boss.
What are these doodles in the margin of your report?
Thank you.
And let's see, go send you some 3. 1, 2, go.
First birthday. Oh, yeah. Lead singer of Def Leppard, Joe Elliott. How old is Joe Elliott? Who, by the way, slowly morphing into looking like my aunt.
WellSkin Dermatology and Aesthetics. We pride ourselves in providing access, innovation, and a patient experience second to none. Access to care and treatment when you need it. Innovation with medical-led cosmetics and various on-site technologies for full-service treatments with a customer experience that is calming, casual, and effective. Independently owned, providing medical, surgical, pediatric, and cosmetic dermatology and more. Visit WellSkinMD.com to schedule your appointment today. WellSkin Dermatology and Aesthetics. Access to healthier skin.
At Sumner Funeral and Cremation, our mission is to serve families as our own, celebrate the life of their loved one, and help begin the healing process.
My whole family, including my wife and my mom and siblings, were very happy with the treatment that we received. I would highly recommend Sumner Funeral and Cremation.
We offer funeral, burial, cremations, and pre-planning services.
Sumner Funeral and Cremation. Traditional, affordable, dignified. SumnerFuneral.com.
This is how good our band is. We've gone from rock and heavy metal into Chardonnay.
What's that instrument?
That is I'm not sure. There's a live look downtown. The weather today brought to you by good friends of Roy Meat Service. Check them out online at RoyMeatService.com. He is your neighborhood butcher. Once you go see him, you'll never go anyplace else to get all your beef and poultry, and they got lunch over there. I mean, Jeff Roy is simply fantastic. It's local, and we love local and things in our backyard. Check them out online at RoyMeatService.com. All right, the weather is going to be hot like it was yesterday, and a little rain moving in. So, bam, why don't you quit for me there? So, take that umbrella just in case today. Something moves in there. You might get rain, you might not get rain. It all depends what goes on there. All right. We love promoting things around our community that really can bring families together, events that go on that are really fun, exciting, different, positive, local. And this is the next example of that right here. Let's bring in Richard Moses. He's one of the board of directors at Playhouse 615 in Mount Juliet. Richard, I really appreciate you reaching out for this show and to let us help you out spread the word. How are you, man?
I'm doing great this morning, Joe. How are you, sir?
I'm doing quite well. Thank you. All right. So we've had a few people on from Playhouse 615 over the past 9 months or so, but you guys got a new place starting on Friday. But first of all, tell us about Playhouse 615.
Sure. Well, basically, Playhouse 615, we've been open for a little over a year in the Mount Juliet area. Opened last July with Three Little Pigs and have done 12 shows since then. We're located at the Midtown Center, kind of halfway between Donoville Road and North Mount Juliet Road, right there on the Lebanon Road section. Got our new show opening this Friday, and absolutely looking forward to seeing as many people as possible.
I love the fact that you guys have kept this going. I know the pandemic was really bad for a lot of theaters and everything, but you guys have kept it going. You got a show this Friday starting, so I pronounce it correctly, The Murders of 1940. The title right there, Richard, has me hooked in. Tell me about this play.
Sure. Well, the musical comedy Murders of 1940, like I said, written by John Bishop. It's actually not a musical. That's one of the fun things about it. There are some musical bits in it, so that's going to be fun. You get to hear some of our actors sing a little bit, but it is a comedy / drama. Easiest way to explain it is it's kind of an Agatha Christie meets Clue meets Scooby-Doo meets Carol Burnett. Very over the top, great characters. Just your stereotypical director, your stereotypical producers, and we have our angel who we're trying to get to fund the show, and everything's just very over the top, very campy. People are going to love it. They're going to laugh. A lot of sight gags, a little physical comedy, a little bit of fourth wall breaking too. So it's fun. We don't take ourselves too seriously with this show.
Good. That's what most people shouldn't do that. And that's well done. Now, Rich, I see that you're in the play.
I am.
What character do you play?
I actually play one of the only straight characters in this cast. I'm Sergeant Michael Kelly. I am a undercover New York City cop.
Oh, nice. I just love the fact you said it's a musical comedy. It's got nothing to do with musical. That makes me laugh right there. That you hooked me in with that.
Absolutely. And it's great. Like I said, and kind of the tagline is nothing is like it seems. So it is a comedy. We have a good time, but hey, there is a mystery with it as well that we're trying to solve. So the audience can kind of get sucked into that as well. See if they can figure out who the potential killer is.
Ooh, nice. Now let me ask you this: you guys are all you're actors. You're in these plays, but most of you got full-time jobs. Everything. What's the commitment required to get ready for a show like this, Richard?
Well, with Playhouse, we turn the shows around fairly quickly. It's about a 5 or 6 week process from initial read-through and rehearsals all the way to production. So we a couple of hours, 3 or 4 times a week, just to kind of get ready from an acting standpoint. We've got our folks who also do the set builds. Abby Wallops is kind of our set director, does a great job working with this space. So everybody just kind of pitches in. It's community theater from the fact everybody has kind of skin in the game. So all the way from doing our roles to putting that set together.
Oh, look at that. You guys just wrapped up Three Little Pigs. Was this last year?
That was last year. That was our opening show. Yours truly played Buck Wolf in that one. So
nice.
Kind of opened it. We had a great time with that one.
Let me ask you this, Richard. What is the allure of local theater like this? Because I talked about during the pandemic, we all missed this. I mean, there were no shows going, nothing happened. And then it came back out. And there are the theaters around town we've had on the show, as well as you guys. And just it seems like there was this whole renewed interest in theater because I don't think we realized, Richard, what we had until we lost it.
Right, exactly. And that's the thing, with the pandemic, people are just kind of, isolated to their homes and things like that. And it gets you a chance to get out and just laugh for a few minutes. Life is tough, and trying to come out of that pandemic and getting back to some sense of normality there. Just being able to sit down for a couple of hours and just enjoy yourself and just have fun. And you really appreciate being together with people again.
I love that. Is this accurate? You still have acting and drama class for people who want to get into this?
Ann does provide those classes. We're looking probably to get those started back up. We always have open auditions. Those are posted for any shows. We have a few shows opening up later this year. People are always welcome. We enjoy having new actors and new talent come along.
Oh, that is so cool that you guys do that. So this play starts this Friday. And again, explain where you guys are located in Mount Juliet exactly.
Easiest way to explain it, if you're coming down Linden Road toward North Mount Juliet Road, we're in the Midtown Center, which is a little strip mall to the right there. Easiest way, it's kind of midway between Nonneville Road and North Mount Juliet Road. So quick, it's right there. You can't miss the yellow Playhouse 615 sign. Okay,
it's on the right side?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my bank is on the left side, Wilson Bank. So
exactly, you're basically catty corner from Wilson.
Let me ask you this, Richard. What do you need from the community? I mean, I know you want people to come up. I mean, you just want to support this play.
Absolutely, that's the big thing. It's theater is an important thing now, and like I said, we're getting back to a sense of normal life. So just getting out there and kind of supporting these actors. They put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into these shows, and love showcasing that talent. If you can get out and kind of support them, we absolutely love that. The more the merrier. The fun thing with Playhouse, it's a smaller theater, so it seats about 55 folks. So it's kind of an intimate setting. So you really kind of get to see the stage, and you can really kind of play it and watch the characters, facial reactions, things like that. So it's an enjoyable time.
Richard, what was the first play you were in?
The very first play I did with Playhouse was Three Little Pigs. Prior to that, about 5 years ago, the first role I had back after high school, I played FDR in Annie with Capitol Theater in Lebanon.
Nice.
Which was great because I was able to showcase my dancing ability because I was in a wheelchair the entire time. So there you go.
That's real well done. But that's what I love about this. Did you have a musical or acting background before you got involved in theater?
I didn't, other than just the normal, did a few shows in high school and things. And then I decided to get back into the theater just kind of as a stress relief. I'm an IT guy by trade. So it gives me a chance to just kind of, disconnect from that mindset and just get out there and have a good time.
Oh, I think it's fantastic. And again, I think you guys, I've seen some plays that you guys have done. I think it's a really good local theater is really fantastic there. And again, you said you guys rehearsed about 5 to 6 weeks for this?
Correct.
What do you have is there a final run through this week before we hit the stage, like Wednesday or Thursday?
Yeah, well, actually, we're there every day this week, kind of fine tuning, making sure our sound effects are good, music's good, lighting, all that. And of course, full dress rehearsal. It's basically called Hell Week this last week, right before the show goes, just so because, hey, you're doing everything from soup to nuts to get this show ready to go. So we're there every night getting ready to present just a fabulous play and something that the community will love.
Roughly how many people involved with actors, directors, set design, people behind the scenes? How many people?
This is a little bit larger cast of what we normally do. We have 10 folks who are in the actual show. As far as that, of course, we have our director, Joel Merriweather. Susie Brooks is our stage manager, just kind of keeps us all under control and in line backstage. And then we have a couple of sound guys, music guys as well. So about 15 total.
That's fantastic. Playhouse615.com, the information. Richard, thank you for doing this. Thank you for reaching out because it means a lot to me that you guys reached out to us, and we'll help spread the good word about this show. And I hope it's a rousing success, my man. Thank you.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. I was going to say too, Joe, you can get the tickets on Eventbrite. You can also get the link from our Facebook page, Instagram. We're all over social media. So love it. Love to see these sellouts. You can come actually see me perform on stage there.
My man. Appreciate it. Richard. Thank you, buddy.
All right. Thanks, Joe. All
right. Richard Moses, Playhouse 615. You can check him out online. He's like he said, they're everywhere over there. And we love local theater. Again, during the pandemic, we missed so much of this because I think we took it all for granted, including myself, and a lot of other people did as well. So when it came back full throttle, go see these things and enjoy and support them all over Middle Tennessee that you see a play like this. All right, we'll take a break. Come back on the other side. We caught up with MTSU head football coach Rick Stockstill. Has the Blue Raiders, a lot of Blue Raider alumni around that are watching. We'll talk to your head coach. That's next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
This is attorney Bart Durham, and this is me. I'm Aaliyah. Keeping in good physical condition is really important to me. But when I had a wreck with a tractor-trailer truck that hurt my legs so bad I couldn't work for almost a year, I knew I needed a lawyer that understood tractor-trailer cases. So I called Bart. Bart gets millions of dollars for his clients every year.
At Bart Durham Injury Law, we've handled hundreds of tractor-trailer cases.
My dad and I want to help. Give us a call at 615-242-9000.
Hey everyone, I'm John English. This is Keith Wallace, and we would like to welcome you to John English Antique Sports and Cards in Shelbyville, Tennessee. We specialize in graded and ungraded sports and non-sports cards, vintage wax boxes, and unopened cases. We have a large selection of PSA graded cards. We also specialize in old sports collectibles, baseball, football, basketball, golf, and tennis. You can find it all at John English Antique Sports and Cards. We are happy to be associated with Nashville's greatest sports antique, George Plaster.
I was looking for a major where I didn't have to do math or science. And when I took, so my sophomore year, I just took a ton of different classes trying to figure out something I liked, and one of them was Journalism 101. And it was like, well, this is great. You get to ask people questions and find out about them and then write about it. What could be better? So that's how I got into it.
Have you heard about the high levels of radon in Middle Tennessee? Radon gas is the second leading cause of lung cancer, second only to smoking, and has no color, no taste, and no smell. The only way to know if you have radon is to test for it. Duret Radon Mitigation offers testing for small and large-scale residential and commercial properties, plus mitigation services. Visit DuretRadonMitigation.com to request testing or get a free estimate for mitigation. That's DuretRadonMitigation.com.
Pushing the buzz, the tower. Permission denied. All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Live look at downtown Nashville. We got a truck going through, car going through. Well, we did the whole show just like this, is commenting on things that are happening. Car coming the other way.
I'll get the top of the screen. Is that south coming toward us? North?
That is looking out towards that's east.
Oh, there's a person in the street.
Where they at? Where?
By the bus now. Now they're almost done with the street.
Way down there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There's a live look. Sun's out right now about the weather the rest of the day. Well, weather brought to you by our good friends over at Roy Meat Service. Check them out at roymeatservice.com. I mean, I tell you, I went over there. It's located at 605 South 19th Street in East Nashville, and I was there going to eat lunch real quick. I was there for an hour and a half talking to Jeff Roy, the butcher over there. So nice. It was packed over there. People coming in left and right. It's local. We love local. Check them out online at Roy's Meat Service at roymeatservice.com. And we have the lunch, the quesadillas over there. We're going to check them out tomorrow. So good weather. Low 90s today, partly cloudy throughout the rest of the day. Chance of showers about 50%. So please be careful making your way out. Kind of stay weather aware today. Great job, man. Killing it today. They're so fantastic. Let me stop this screen here and put up another screen for you. Coming up in just 1 second, we'll talk to MTSU head football coach Rick Stockstill. Their season begins on September. There you go. September 3rd, they take on James Madison. Then Colorado State, the first home game, September 17th versus Tennessee State. And they're led by Eddie George. Should be a nice crowd down there as we get ready. Football season's here, brother. I know all the attention's paid to the Titans, but colleges and high schools are starting to.
That's true. I love how it's letting us know it's football each time.
It is.
Football. Who's your favorite team, Joe?
My favorite team?
Putting you on the spot? Or?
Whatever team that you're not a fan of.
Well, when I refer to my favorite teams as we.
Oh, as you should, because you do a lot of work with them.
Mean Braves, J-Rob. And
I'm going to punch you in the face. If you were in Rayon City right now, I would lay you out. All right, here's our interview. We caught up recently with MTSU football coach Rick Stockstill.
17th year. Does it feel like it? Not really, Joe. I was talking to one of my former players at Clemson earlier in the week, and I said this is my 40th year as a college coach, and I feel great. I'm excited. I'm still got the same energy and passion that I had 17 years ago, 40 years ago, so I'm excited about it.
What's there about Rick Stockstill now than it was when you came here in 2006? Anything?
I don't think. I mean, I'm sure, you're asking me right now. Obviously, you try to grow and learn each year and try to be a better coach, a better person, a better everything than you were the year before. So you're constantly evaluating yourself. You're constantly evaluating your plan, how you do things, how you practice, how you lift weights, all those things. So, and obviously you got to change, because every team is different. So, but to say there's something different, I try to be the same guy that I've been, my whole life.
Are we still talking Bahamas Bowl victory, or we put that behind us?
Well, I think we don't talk about it, but you can see the residual effect a little bit from a confidence level that our players feel really good about themselves. Going through winter workouts, going through spring practice, people bring it up all the time, so it's nice to talk about, but it's not something that we constantly talk about.
Did that lead into a good spring practice, which has led to a good summer workout?
Yeah, I think it started in the winter when we came back, and then just the confidence level, really rose with these guys, because we were a young team last year at a lot of positions, and then with the adversity that we had at quarterback and everything, that it rallied. It got these guys closer together.
Is that what you like about this team, the closeness of it?
I think, Joe, that we're a very tight-knit team right now, and in this day and time of NIL and transfer portal and all that, one of the things we've preached, I've preached, since we came back, is we, not me.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about me. We're all in this thing together. We're going to pull the rope in the same direction, and they've bought into that.
I've seen this out there, all the talk about the super conference and this and that. I've seen a renewed interest in programs that aren't a part of all that, all the nonsense that goes on. Like, I'm going to go see the middle games, the Western games, and it comes back to the hometown. Does that feel good to know people are really interested in kind of stepping away from all that super conference nonsense and focusing on what's in the backyard?
Yeah, I think it will to some respect, Joe, that as a fan, you get tired of hearing Oklahoma or UCLA or USC going to the Big Ten, and this guy getting $9 million in a NIL deal, and kind of the grassroots back to just plain old good college football where there's some loyalty, there's some excitement. Our kids play just as hard as the guys getting a $9 million NIL deal. So that's why I love these guys so much, the effort that they put in, that they give to this school and to this program.
You seem like a kid in a candy store, right?
I'm fired up, Joe. I'm fired up. I love it. I love coaching. I love the impact that coaches can have on young people. And I'm just excited to get started.
All right, let's head to football coach Rick Stockstill, who's one of my favorite people because he is he's just a pleasant guy. And he cares about, he talked to you, he says your name to you. I've dealt with him for a long time, and he's just outstanding. I just pray one day that my son plays for a coach just like that. He is so cool. The schedule again there, intern now. The fourth game, look at that fourth game. Look where they're going.
Oh, Miami.
Miami.
That's awesome.
Yeah, see that Miami.
Miami.
No, we should hop on the team charter and go down there and check them out.
I have an uncle is Jeff Torretta, who is brothers with Gino Torretta.
Well, Jeff played at Miami, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He played before Gino.
That's right.
Gino took a spot.
So your uncle's Jeff Torretta, played at the University of Miami.
Yes.
Can you call him right now?
Absolutely. Me and him are boys.
I bet he hates you.
It's the side of the family in California that likes me, but
I bet you Diddy's gotten drunk and got in his face, hasn't he?
Not with the size of this dude's hands, man. They're so big. He's an athlete.
Did you ask him how he goes from San Francisco to Miami?
Oh, no, I haven't. We're not that close. I'm just kidding. We are. We're really close. We're tight.
Now, he's married to whom?
My mom's sister.
So he married to your aunt?
My aunt, yes.
Now, is Mama, is she older or younger than her sister?
So the sister is the youngest of the family. Yeah. So my mom's middle child. She's 4 sisters, not like 4 sisters.
Oh, okay.
And then 1 brother.
4 sisters and a brother. Mm-hmm. That sounds like a clothing store at Opry Mills.
It does. Good band name.
Yeah, it would be a good band name. Oh, that's cool then. So that's the middle schedule. And it's funny. There's a lot. Why'd you get me off that screen?
Oh, sorry, bro.
I wasn't prepared there.
Sorry.
Get you back onto the skinny filter, you and me. Because skinny filter's good. That skinny filter? There we go. Really skinny. So we have, where's my train of thought going? Back it up.
How good I am.
But all right. So here's the deal with MTSU. So Vanderbilt graduates, when they graduate, they all leave. Okay.
Right.
MTSU graduates, they all stay here. So anytime you can promote MTSU, I'm an alumni of the school. So anytime you've got, and I don't do it just because I went to school there, because a lot of the MTSU alumni stay around here. And so that's why a lot of times when I worked in sports and television, I'd give MTSU just as much coverage as I would Vanderbilt.
Absolutely.
Tennessee's a state school. The Vols are the state school. They're always going to be up there as far as colleges go. Then I'd put MTSU and Vanderbilt equal ground because you're trying to reach the audience.
Exactly. Local.
Yep.
I love it. Yeah. No, I mean,
local,
honestly, I'd put MTSU up against Vanderbilt any day of the week.
I wouldn't go that far.
Is that like
athletic wise?
Is that like saying Alabama could beat the Browns?
Yeah. Oh my God. Cleveland would beat Alabama 80-0.
I know.
I hate when people say that, hold on a second now.
We could just figure out
the Jacksonville Jaguars couldn't beat the New England Patriots. False. No, Jacksonville couldn't beat Alabama. There you go. What am I saying? Hold on a second, Joe. That's a bad imitation. You shut your mouth. That would be
good imitation, bad coaching.
Right. So that's all. So when people say that, stop them in their tracks.
Hey, stop it.
And say, they couldn't beat, Jacksonville couldn't beat Alabama or Georgia.
We could just get Peyton to play for the Vols again.
Do you see where he's going to host the CMA Awards?
Is he? Why?
Award? Yeah.
Is he playing an instrument?
My dealing with Peyton Manning when I hosted the event a month ago, and I'll never do that with Peyton Manning again. That's a whole story for a whole nother time.
Right, exactly. By the fire.
That man didn't laugh at any of my jokes, and some were funny. So I got a good joke right.
Sing on.
Some were funny. All right, so hold on. Coming up next, we're gonna bring in the athletic director from the greatest high school in America. I'm getting attacked by the helmet. I don't know where this goes. The athletic director at McGavock High School is going to join us because they're redoing the gym and they're doing something that can involve all the alumni, which I think is very cool. That I think all the schools probably should do, or maybe some have done it as well. I'll tell you what that is coming up next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Highly recommend Sumner Funeral and Cremation because of their caring nature and attentiveness to detail.
Pre-planning your funeral now will bring you peace of mind and less stress to your loved ones. When the chaos of losing you happens, your family can honor and celebrate your life, knowing things are happening just as you wanted them to. Pre-planning determines the details of your funeral, cemetery services, and can be less expensive. We are honored to serve you and are always here for you in your time of need.
Sumner Funeral and Cremation. Traditional, affordable, dignified. SumnerFuneral.com.
I'm Bart Durham.
I was sworn in as a lawyer in 1963, and I've been working as a lawyer since then.
We're a firm that does exclusively personal injury, a lot of tractor-trailer crashes. Insurance companies will open up their checkbooks when you force them to.
We have systems that work.
We get the most money for our clients in the shortest amount of time. I'm Blair Durham. My dad and I want to help. Give us a call at 615-242-9000.
For Justin Timmons and Joey Donnelly, they welcome every opportunity to serve and satisfy their clients. Whether you are looking to build your dream home or renovate your current home, their team will ensure that every client and remodel is unique, luxurious, completed on time, and within budget. Contact them today to set an appointment for a free consultation or to view some of their completed projects by logging on to DonnellyTimmons.com.
Serving Williamson and surrounding counties, Bone and Joint Institute of Tennessee offers comprehensive orthopedic care with 16 subspecialized physicians. Our practice provides high-tech care with a hometown touch. We offer physician clinics, physical and occupational therapy, advanced imaging, and surgical services, including interventional procedures. Call us at 615-791-2630. We're Bone and Joint Institute of Tennessee. High-tech care with a hometown touch.
All right, welcome back in the show, my friends. It's time now to bring in the, he's busy today. Let's bring in the athletic director from McGavock High School, Coach David Burr. Coach, how are you?
I'm good, Joe. Thanks for having me. I appreciate you you picking me up and doing this.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, explain what's going on now, because I love it, and I think other shows should, other schools should do this well, Coach. What are we doing here with the gym?
Okay, so McGavock was built in 1971. Our original gym floor was still down. It was too thin to refinish or do anything with it again. So they replaced our entire gym floor. We have a brand new gym floor that's still being installed. It's almost done. And they were just going to toss the old floor. And I thought, you know, there's a lot of people, a lot of alumni, a lot of people that have played on this floor, spent a lot of hours, a lot of sweat on this floor. And they might want a piece of it. So to just throw it in the dumpster, I thought would be a bad idea. So I took the painstaking process of getting approval to do a fundraiser to sell pieces of the original 1971 gym floor as a fundraiser for athletics. So that's what we're doing.
How so far? So when you first put this out there, how was it well received? Because I think it's a fantastic idea.
So, well, you know, as you know, or hopefully a lot of people know, we don't get any money from the district for athletics. Any money that we need to pay officials or need to buy uniforms or any of that kind of stuff, we have to raise. And it's becoming tougher and tougher, and because a lot of people are, you know, trying to cut corners, and so they add more and more rules to us. And so to get a fundraiser approved can be quite difficult. So it can be difficult to raise money for athletics. And I just thought that this would be a good way. And I've had a pretty positive response so far, and just trying to get the word out because a lot of people still don't know. They're asking, is this real? Is this a hoax? So that's my volleyball team right there that you got pulled up. I can see.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, Coach, I mean, you made a good point because you talk about there's a lot of sweat accumulated on that floor throughout the years. My brother went to McGavick. I went to McGavick. The Rock went there for a little bit, which we call him an alumni, even though he was only there like 6 weeks. We'll take it.
Yep.
That's a great point. And, you see this when NFL teams or professional teams sell part of this or that or a seat. But I don't recall a high school doing this. And I just love this idea that you're doing. I love it.
Well, I appreciate that. I don't know, what made me think of it. I just thought, I teach economics, and I'm always looking at the finance side of, now being athletic director. I've coached volleyball for 22 years. And just trying to figure out different ways where we can raise some money and get some money to our kids and our programs. And so I thought, hey, I would want a piece of this floor before they throw it away. I bet some other people might want some too.
I totally agree with you with this. All right, so how do we go about it? They contact you. What's the best way to get involved in this?
The best way, we had to put all this in the fundraiser request. How are people going to contact? How are people going to pay? The best way is just to email me. And my email, there's a Facebook post going around. There's a few other places. It's david.burr@mnps.org. And the fundraiser officially starts August the 10th. So I can't take any money or distribute any floor until then.
Okay.
But, people have emailed me and say, hey, can you set aside, some pieces for me? And they'll tell me what they want or how many pieces they want. And I'll go ahead and kind of take their order. I've compiled a list. So that way, once we start on August the 10th, I can have those ready to go.
So let me get this straight again. This is the first time the floor's been replaced since the school opened?
Yes, sir.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry, Coach.
Hey, I'm a 1990 McGavick alumni, so I had, PE classes and practices and stuff like that on this floor. So, when I walked in, when I started teaching here 15 years ago, I said, this is the same floor. So yeah, they've sanded it down a few times and taken a lot of the lines off and relined it. But the last time they did that about 8 years ago, they said, that's the last time we can do it. It's too thin to do it again. And so we're at that point where it just needed to be replaced.
Oh, what we should have done is when President Obama came to the school back in 2014, we just should have made it, all right, you can come to our school, but in return, we need a new floor.
Yeah. They took the basketball goal down for him. And so he could set up the stage back there. I was in there when he was in there, and it looked like a different place when he was here. So
I mean, how cool is that? I don't care. I'm not into politics. We're apolitical, but when the president of the United States come to your high school, it's a fantastic moment.
Right. Regardless of politics, what you think about anybody, sitting president comes to your high school, that's a big deal. You can put all that stuff aside. We're just people, but the fact that a sitting president came to, my high school that I went to, where I was working at the time, and I got to see him, that's a pretty big deal.
It's a huge deal. All right, Coach, we'll put the email back up again, david.burr@mnps.org. Information. I will tell you this, though. Once you put this on Facebook, I got tagged by like 50 different people immediately.
I tried to do that, but I couldn't figure out how. I don't use Facebook that much, but
well, it got to me. So I love the idea, and we'll keep spreading the word out. I know you got in service. You got to get back to work, Coach, but thank you for doing this. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your dedication to what I think is the greatest high school in America. Thank you, Coach.
Hey, I appreciate you you getting the word out. That's what we need, because we've got, we don't have a ton of it, but we've got quite a bit, and it runs through the end of November. So August to November, anybody wants it, they can contact me and we'll get it taken care of.
Got it, Coach. Thanks. Have a good day, Coach.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
All right, Coach David Burr over at McGavick High School, athletic director, man, intern. What about that? I'll buy you a piece of the parquet.
I would love that, please.
Am I spinning?
Spinning?
Do you see me?
I do see you. Yeah, I see you.
Okay.
Are you spinning?
My computer is spinning here. Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Everything is frozen on my side over here.
Oh, that's
literally everything.
No boy.
But you see me?
I do. You're active. You're on there.
And then now just not. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sign off. Oh, I can't get the helmet off my head.
I love that you didn't wait. That was amazing. It's live, folks.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I don't see anything. I've got this ear now permanently fixed in my ear. I think it hit my brain.
Yeah.
All right. So intern,
Yes.
you're going to hold the fort. I'm going to sign out and come back in real quick. All right.
Okay.
Talk to everybody about where you are and where you're from.
So I'm from Lebanon High School, Lebanon, Tennessee. I vacation here at Rayon.
Brand City.
Yeah, Rayon City. Or do you just want to switch? Do you want to do this?
Am I back on? Am I back?
Oh, wait. Can you see yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see me?
Are you moving?
Yeah. We're good there. Okay.
Cool.
Very cool. All right. I'm going to buy you trying to get my thought. I'm so whenever I talk about McGavick, I get emotional.
Right. No, I understand.
Greatest high school ever.
What's their mascot? What is it?
It's the Raider, punk. You better do not come here with disrespect.
What's it? Do you have a good chant for me?
Let's go, Joe. Let's go. There it is.
And then the one person.
Yes. We had again. It's the when I was there to me, and the Coach Burr was talking about that.
Right.
Greatest high school of all time. In fact, we never lost to your punk Lebanon High School football team. Yep.
We only won one game 4 years. I was there.
But you got a good head coach now, Chuck Gentry at Lebanon.
Really?
Fantastic head coach.
Nice. Cool.
Okay, I got this something out in my. I think the whole thing went through my ear and it's not coming out.
The other came to the other side there.
Okay, all right. It's time for celebrity birthdays. You ready?
Do it.
All right. Let me find the thing here. How you doing? They doing pretty good?
Doing pretty swell. I think I'm gonna start using different adjectives other than like okay and good.
You shouldn't use good. Good as kind of an early description of something. You should be like, I'm doing most well, or things are doing fantastic.
And then I'm gonna throw whom in there every once in a while.
Dude, if you use whom, you sound like an English butler.
Right.
Like
Which is
whom
the goal.
is in here?
The goal for everyone should be to sound like that.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Time for celebrity birthdays. If you had to sponsor this, you can, because it's the best segment in America.
It really is.
And then we only take the perfect sponsors for this.
Exactly. I mean, it's right next to Comic Strip Tease.
First birthday is a former SNL cast member who lives in Franklin, Victoria Jackson. How old is Victoria Jackson?
She's 44 today.
She's 63.
She was at one point 44.
Mm-hmm. Actress Mary Louise Parker was in the TV show Weeds, which you're in every morning.
Was she? It's a good Eagles song, "Waiting in the Weeds." Good one, right?
No.
No props there.
Nope.
Okay. So
Mary
she the
Louise
mom?
Parker.
She the mom of the Olsen twin?
No.
Cool. So she's 61.
58. You're close.
Hey, that's two, right? No, it's three.
Director Kevin Smith, who did Clerks and all that those movies.
Let's go 64.
And he's lost a lot of weight. 52.
Ah.
This guy, Sam Worthington, he was in Avatar, and he really acted badly.
Which character was he?
He was one that was paralyzed.
You didn't think that he was good in that?
No, he was not a fan.
He looks like a guy I know, but anyways, that doesn't matter. He is 46 today. No, he's not. Yeah, but he might be.
He's 46 exactly.
Is he really?
Yeah. Let me see. No, he's a handsome man. All right. I mean, let me see. Who does he look like to you? He's got a friend that looks like that. That's the girl next to him. That's how you smile. That goofy smile right there. When you
I would hope to. She have bottom teeth? No, it's mean.
So your friend of yours looks like Sam Worthington?
Yeah, he looks like his name's Jack McKeon.
I know Jack McKeon.
Do you really?
I do not.
You really got me there.
Nah.
He's actually here right now.
Welcome in, Jack McKeon. All right, so you've gotten one so far. I'm proud of you. Here we go. Rest of the celebrity birthdays for August 2nd. Let's roll through these.
Let's do it.
My goodness. Actress Joanna Cassidy. She was in something, but I don't know what.
Let's go 48.
77. Actor Butch Patrick. He was Eddie Munster on the Munsters.
BP. He can be today. Will allow 67.
69. Got two today, my man. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Actress Apollonia. She was in Purple Rain with Prince.
Great flick and song. Let's go 71.
63. Actor Edward Furlong. He was in Terminator. Was he the first Terminator? No, second Terminator. He almost gave his age away. Joey, stop it.
I'm surprised you caught yourself. That was good. Good catch there. Is he the one that comes back through time?
No, that's someone. Yeah, but he ends up being John Connor. But
right.
Yeah.
the son.
Yeah.
Today he is.
Come with me if you want to live.
Get in the chopper.
I call it Arnold Schwarzenegger. I call him Arnie.
Do you?
Yeah. Or Schwartz. You know,
I
we're
know a
talking
guy that
like
hates that. He is. So that guy depends about his whole traveling back in time, wherever he sits with that. But
still got to age.
Right. Yeah. That's right. Let's go 66.
45.
Is he really?
Today, meteorologist Dylan Dreyer. Hey, everybody. The weather today is going to be just perfect.
You know what he sounds like?
It's a she, but it's okay. Though. But you know what? Today's show, their weather's not sponsored by Roy Meat Service at roymeatservice.com. roymeatservice.com.
Let's go for that person you just said.
Dylan Dreyer.
Oh, Dylan. 59. No. Yeah.
41. God, you guys are getting worse at this game.
Me and Gladys?
You got one more. Okay. Gladys does it. Gladys is on the phone and they're taking phone calls.
She's grinding.
She does the request line. She does the complaint line, does customer service line. Gladys works hard.
Keeps a band from smoking indoors. What is with them?
Well, though she smokes indoors. All right, last one.
She's cool.
You like baseball. Former Indians outfielder Grady Sizemore.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wish he size less. Am I right? Let's go.
You know what?
Right.
Stop
yeah. Maybe we should just. I'm going to go for him, 44, though. Again.
40 years old. There you go.
Darn.
All right. Thank you. Hey, tomorrow's show, we have our good friend, the comedian. He's not a comedian. He's funny, though. Magician, illusionist Jason Michaels, who we absolutely love. He's the best thing about this show. We love when he comes on and visits us. Kicking for Dummies tomorrow. Maybe a few other surprise things that happen. Right, intern?
Yeah, man. Why not?
Look at me. I got to wear black more. I'm skinny today.
Absolutely, man. It's very slimming.
You got the beard coming in. Man, I'm like a man's man.
Like a lumberjack. Cut down a tree after this.
I'm like Paul Bunyan. You're my little buddy.
Can I be the ox?
You can. What's the ox's name?
We can give him one. I don't know if he.
I think it's.
It's blue, right?
It is blue, right?
I think
Look at you, man. Who says you didn't learn anything in Lebanon?
Nobody Google it. Fact check.
Proud of you. All right. Have a good day, intern.
Appreciate it.
We'll see you tomorrow. Again, thanks everybody for watching. You can catch us. Go to YouTube and find all the stuff right there. Mornings on Main Street. We appreciate everybody for watching every single day. Local, fun, positive. Remember, make your way in the world today. Be nice, be kind, smile. Let people in traffic, open doors, make the world a better place. And remember this, nobody ever went broke by giving. We'll see you tomorrow. Those spins, man, those come from the diaphragm on those. Are you ready?
Scamper around like a little rascal. Yes. Work it. Yeah. That was perfect.